Alright, so we are back with New World again. It got a major update and lots of changes. And apparently the story has had lots of tweaks, ads, and I guess the XP is a lot better. So I am going to probably do another one as well when we get into the Asmongold's server, but Steam's having issues until like probably Monday, so I'm gonna start a new character. I've already gone ahead, made the character, and got in here. So the only thing we missed was the intro, which was the same as usual. But there we go. My mouse wasn't. Okay. I haven't played in a while, so definitely testing this out. Also,
You! Come closer! Your captain needs you! One of those blasted things jabbed me. In a bad way. That demon storm. A voice in my head. These foul creatures. I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Sorry, I was just trying to fix my preview. Okay. Are we all know this?
I think so. I could have sworn I saw one of the swabbies, but it was one of those creatures. Damned priest. I never should have trusted that bastard. All his talk of legends and power, treasures, nothing but lies. And the box he gave me.
I'm not really sure how the audio is right now, just because I am streaming on PC right now.
I don't know. I lost it when the ship went down. But this voice, she says I need to get it back. You! I order you. Search the beach. If we don't recover the box. No. Wait. I will find it. No. Please. I can't die here. Not like this.
You wash up on my shore, exhausted and weak, and I welcome you home.
First time I played this, I kind of speed run everything, so this time I watch it a bit more.
What have you done? The source. It was my destiny to claim that.
Maxing out the GPU right now. 96, 97, 98. Just close my browser that I was viewing it with. Maybe that'll help a little bit.
You had the choice. You forced my hand. Your soul is now
I don't know if you can hear it in
mine.
the background, but I'm also watching it as we go over now.
I feel your blessings surge within me. Everlasting glory will be ours. Didn't even notice what my FPS was during that. Above 60, so that's good. In the 75 range. Looking a little bit choppy. Turn on VSync, but it shouldn't really make much of a difference because it's 120.
game. Yeah, that's better. I won't be just randomly talking.
Steady there, friend. Dying can be a rather harrowing experience the first time one goes through it. You're actually looking quite healthy, all things considered. Luckier than most. Not anymore, but you were very much dead for a few minutes there. You've been resurrected, you see. It's quite a lot to take in, I know. You'll find many strange things on Aeternum, and this not dying business is one of them. Yes, the pole of the corruption. It's that damn storm. I can't even count the number of ships it's wrecked. And every sailor coming ashore is corrupted. You're one of the few who came through with your soul intact. Ah, but I forget my manners. Watcher Layson Reese, at your service. I watch these shores for shipwrecks and help those like yourself. You're undoubtedly quite shaken by all of this, and probably famished too. Resurrection is taxing on the soul and the body. Unfortunately, we don't keep the watchtower very well stocked. Bring your own mead is the rule. But there are some nice fat boar roaming around nearby. Of course, you're not exactly equipped for hunting, are you? Yes, you'll need a skinning knife to start, unless you prefer your roasted boar with the skin on. If you'll gather some flint and wood on your way to join me at the watchtower, you can fashion a crude knife at the campfire.
Documents, okay. Blunderbuss. It's a great sword. I don't think I remember using a great sword. Okay, so there's musket, great sword, sword. So it looks like there's a couple new weapons. Definitely should have a ranged weapon. I like the idea of a great sword. Helmets. Okay. Do my quest, gather flint to the ground with called a shack. just the one.
Very impressive. One of the nicest crude skinning knives I've seen. You've done this before, haven't you?
For the last time I played, I rushed this, so I'm just gonna enjoy this one. And I'm gonna try and complete everything
It's important
possible.
to know how to provide for yourself here. The wilds of Aeternum can be a very harsh environment. It's reasonably safe up the road in the town of Pridewind, but out here, we're on our own. Yes, it has its own share of troubles, but nothing like what we are seeing here. The persistence of this storm is worrisome, to say the least. I may very well need your help, but as I promised, we need to get you fed first. Yes, you'll find them snuffling around in the bushes nearby. They're ornery, but I think you can handle it. Go and hunt yourself down a fat one, skin it, and cook yourself a little feast at the campfire.
I know it's been like a year since I played this, but I really don't remember them having voice before. Pretty sure everything was just read it. And I really didn't like that. That's another reason I didn't mind rushing. Oh, document. Oh yeah. Alright, there we go. Hunt down a boar to make yourself a meal. Alright, we need a boar. There's a boar. Oh, there's multiple boar. Yeah, I should check what the map looks like right now. Action influence. Okay, so some of the map's not done yet. That's kind of nice. Okay. Actions.
That smells delicious. And you seem to... We get shipwrecks on these shores now and then. But I've never seen anything like this. The storm, all these ships, and the fact everyone's corrupted except you. Well, we have to do something. That's the dark side of eternal life, I suppose. You resurrected with your soul intact, but many come back soulless, the lost. Or worse, they return with their souls twisted, possessed by insatiable evil. Those we call the corrupted. Essentially, yes. And the corrupted are relentless, destroying and killing to increase their numbers. Looking at the wreckage of your ship, I suspect that's what's become of the rest of your crew. It's just across the water, and frankly, we need to deal with the corrupted gathering there. I know it's not a pleasant task, but if you can put down some of your former crewmates, it's a start, at least. Oh, excellent! If the corrupted start converging on you in numbers, I suggest you retreat. Either way, keep that blade handy. The last thing we need is for you to be joining their ranks.
Join the ranks. Join the ranks. Okay. In this direction.
They shall ruthlessly strike down their fellows, their path to corruption begun.
That wasn't so bad.
Well done. It's grim work, I know. But we can't let the corrupted get entrenched down here. Unfortunately, their numbers seem to just keep growing. Several shipwrecks along the shore, and more by the hour. The storm wall is a fact of life here. It completely surrounds the island, wrecking any ships that approach and any that attempt to leave. But this storm, it's unnatural even by Aeternum standards. There must be something, or someone, causing it.
Must be something. Or someone.
I'm not sure, but all this wreckage at the same time, it seems like it must be coordinated somehow. We generally see a new shipwreck only once a season, and even then, there are usually more survivors. That's likely a lost cause. If they're out there, stuck in the midst of the wreckage, they're probably already corrupted. More importantly, I need to focus on finding the storm's source, and I couldn't possibly ask you to go alone. Well, I fear you may
Guess we're
not
going
fully
alone.
grasp the danger of such an endeavor, but I won't hold you back. Just keep that weapon at the ready, and take out as many corrupted as you can. If you find survivors, send them here.
Yes, we shall.
This is only the beginning. All these sailors join our cause. Soon, it will be all of humanity.
I don't really remember this.
Back on the sand. You have my thanks. I know a safe spot this way. Come on!
Go very far. We're that fast.
Well now, can't tell you what a relief it was seeing someone who was still human. I was beginning to think I was all alone out here. The rest of the world had gone mad. Perfect. I was betting there'd be some kind of town nearby. Thinking I'd go look for it after I'm done out here. But I'm not about to go walking away from a fleet of freshly crashed boats. Not if I have a choice in the matter. This isn't my first shipwreck, you know. One thing I've learned, you have to always think ahead, keep an eye on the horizon. And there's booty to be had here. Countless treasures, captain and crew had stashed on board, if you know where to look. Of course. Not like these rotters care a damn for it. And I'll be needing a new ship, a new crew. That takes coin. In fact, if you want to partner up, I'll split the loot 70-30. Or what the hell, 60-40 even. What you say? Then we can head to that watchtower of yours.
It's weird.
That's the spirit. It's a deal. I need to
Even
circle back to
split.
my own ship to grab what I can, but there's a wreck over there I haven't searched yet. Find the manifest first, then look for whatever's listed. I'll meet you over there. Fortune smile on you, mate.
Interesting accent.
They shall steal from one another, like rats fighting over scraps.
There, we got as much gear on as possible. Oh, you son of a... At the same amount of time. Holy shit. That went back further than I expected. Just use that then. Also, the great sword. Up here. Bada bing, bada boom.
There you are. Huh. I'm starting to worry. More importantly, though, unfortunately, I didn't have as much luck as you did. Those damn red-eyed rotters are swarming all over the wreckage of my ship. I worry it's bad luck leaving behind my own treasures, but I can't get through the bastards.
Didn't mean to cut her off the other conversation.
Now there's a good mate. Tough one, too, if you're so confident. No complaints, though. Tell you what, if you can get my stuff back, I'll give you a greater share of our profits. 40-60. Or what the hell, 30-70. What'd you say? Most of our cargo was lost at sea, and I got my captain's log on the way out. What's burning me now is leaving behind my ship's flag and my lucky wheel. Get those, and then maybe we meet at that watchtower. Works for me.
Lucky wheel. Yes. It's quite enjoyable. We got some reach on them. Oh, musket. Spear's not bad, probably either. How do I look at my character? Yeah. Rerun button. Figured there'd be a chest or something down there. Yeah.
Oh, welcome back, my friend. Glad to see you're still with us. I was elated to meet another survivor, but I feared we lost you in the process. Oh, Grace O'Malley. A real piece of work, isn't she? Can't say I would have wanted to make that trade. While you were away, I think I may have located the source of this endless storm. There's a network of sea caves nearby where the corrupted seem to be gathering. Something nefarious is going on in there. I feel certain of it. See, now there's someone willing to step up. I can't do this alone. I thought perhaps our new friend might join as well, but she's not really the joining type, is she? I suspect you'll be wasting your breath, but give it a go. Why not, right? I'll go ahead and scout out the entrance to the caves. Whether she comes or not, I'll meet you there.
Look, I'm as grateful as can be that you reclaimed my flag and all, but don't ask me to go on a fool crusade against those red-eyed demons. I don't need a Medal of Valor. Just the coin for me, thank you very much. Good old Watcher Lacin Reese says there's a town. I'll head there and sell this loot. I'll set your part aside until you get there. For my part, I'll be saving up for a ship to escape this hellish island. Oh, I heard a lot of stuff from Watcher Lacin Reese, but I don't believe even half of it. Besides, Captain Grace O'Malley never met a storm she couldn't navigate. I'll find a way. You can come with me, if you like. Have it your way, hero. I just hope you don't end up as one of those monsters yourself. Don't worry about me burning you on the loot. You did me a favor and I'm good for it. As long as you survive, that is. I'll be there.
Hey, you gave it a try at least. Ugh, that Grace O'Malley's a pirate to the bone. Doesn't care about anyone but herself. Looking at the corrupted massing here, however, neither her nor anyone else will be safe if this keeps up. The storm is centered right above these caves, no doubt about it. And I suspect some foul magic is afoot in there. The place reeks of charred bones and unbridled brutality. I don't know. If we both fall in there, there'll be no one to get word to town. I certainly don't trust that pirate to do so. I say we head back to town and recruit as many sword arms as we can, and then come back. Damn it! I'd forbid it. But I fear you're right. Their numbers are growing too fast. Go then, but be quick about it. Look for the source of the storm and destroy it. I'll meet you back at the watchtower. Godspeed, my friend.
They shall witness the power manifest. The true future of the human race. You steal that which is mine. You assault my followers. And now you disrupt my plans. This is personal.
Oh, God's teeth! When I saw the storm receding, I knew you had triumphed. What was in there? Some kind of abomination? A corruption rift? Oh, I've heard legends of such things from way back. And you you disrupted it. That's a story fit for legend right there, I'd say. You have no idea what a relief this is. I didn't want to sound pessimistic, but nothing like this has happened in the 300 years I've been here.
300 years. Like, have they made no progress in 300 years?
Those who've been here longer, the ones who haven't been driven mad by all the years, they tell horror stories about the corrupted. It seems that centuries ago, some dark sorcerer nearly corrupted everyone on the island. I suspect we'll see more corrupted in the future, but let's hope we can prevent such darkness as the legends speak of. Still, I'll write a report for the town. Tell them the storm's receded, but to remain vigilant. I hate to ask you to be the bearer of bad tidings, but I should stay here. Just deliver the report to the guard at the gate. Then get yourself a nice cup of mead at the tavern. You deserve it.
Come closer. It is time you know the whole truth.
Did you see my court? Huh? The wilds of Aeternum have never been safe. But the roads? Never seen anything like this before today. Vicious bulls came out of nowhere, ate all me truffles. How should I know? Do I look like some kind of boar mind reader? Not me. I'm just a simple travelling herbalist. Tell you this much, however, the beasts have ruined me for the season. You mean you'd help old hapless Hal? Why, yes, you're a saint. Take my sickle, hunt up some truffles, and bring them to the settlement. Oh, gather any herbs or berries you see for yourself as well. They'll fetch a gold or two at the trading post.
Greetings, intrepid adventurer. Have you perchance ambled up from the shore? What tidings do you bring? The town of Pridewin anxiously awaits news of that colossal storm.
This island has always guarded the promise of paradise. Humanity cast out, deemed unworthy of such blessings. But I did not come here seeking paradise. I came for answers. Redemption after a life of weakness and suffering. And I found a truth that disproved everything I had been taught. I tasted the knowledge forbidden to us at creation, and I saw the vision of humanity's true potential. I knew then, I must correct this ancient injustice and restore the power which is rightfully ours. The heart of the mountain now beat strong with this purpose. After a century of preparation, our campaign has begun. The island's townships already fall before the might of our armies. The only thing I had not foreseen is you. You, who have stolen the gift meant for me. And now your soul will pay the price. For I will not stop until I have seized back the destiny stolen from us and brought true freedom to the world, both old and new.
Welcome to Pridewind, founded during the reign of the High King, a legacy honored to this day. A report from
I
Watcher
don't remember
Reese.
this castle
Thank you.
at all.
So, there was foul corruption behind the storm? Very well. I will dispatch a knight straight away. In his report, Watcher Reese acknowledges your heroism. In which case, you belong here. Pridewind has a strong tradition of heroes. Of course, we always welcome guests, and you've arrived at a most fortuitous occasion. Why, we have just learned the true heir to the throne is returning to the region. This is a day we have been awaiting for centuries, and a sign of new hope even during these troublesome times. Oh, I could recount the legends for days, but I must dispatch someone to the shore now. The Night Regent is indisposed, but Minister Lochner runs day-to-day affairs in Pridewind.
Here's my new friend right here. Oh, the truffles I lost and then some. I hope it wasn't too hard. Keep that sickle for your troubles. And if you make a habit of harvesting herbs and such, we'll cross paths again. No doubt.
Well now, 2 new faces to Pridewin in one day. Many a year since I've seen that. But these are special times. After centuries, the true heir returns, and the royal bloodline will once again sit upon the throne. Forgive me, I take it for granted all are aware. The heir is Sir Gawain himself, most gallant of the High King's knights. You will have the honor to see his homecoming, and the return of Pridewin's glory after many dark years. Across the centuries, I've watched the light fade from Monarch's bluffs in the absence of a true ruler. Of course, the Night Regent has done all she can, with my wise counsel, and now our patience will soon be rewarded. Only a matter of days. I'm personally attending to preparations even now, as is my duty. Tradition is everything, wouldn't you say? One such custom I've established is that we offer our guests a complimentary room at the inn. You'll find the inn quite hospitable. I hand-selected the innkeep a few decades ago, so by all means, check in and have a warm meal by the fire. I must attend to other matters now, but we will speak again.
Corruption will claim them all. Warning them is a futile effort. They are blind to the real danger all around them.
Welcome to the Regent's Rise. Sleep here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to check in? Be my guest. Ooh, literally.
Now there's a familiar face. About time you caught up. Here, we find ourselves in a little village pulled straight from the Middle Ages. Is it me, or does nothing on this island make any sense at all? Ha! No doubt. For a place where everyone gets eternal life, you'd think it'd be more calm, dull, even. Not saying I'd like that, mind ya. One thing that is the same, though, is cold, hard coin. You have it or you don't. Makes all the difference. You're both a little light in the pocket, but I did sell that loot we collected, so there's your share. Never let it be said Grace O'Malley doesn't pay her debts. Well, you got that coin I just gave you, so I'd suggest you get to spending it. Buy yourself a new blade, some new boots, whatever suits your fancy. Aye, there's a trading post out there. Livelier market than I would have expected. You should check out the trading post yourself, and if you need to stash anything, there's a storage shed too. Go on, I'll be here. Look at you! Here just a few hours and you're already the most popular person in town. You had a caller while you were out. That overly chipper knight from the town gate dropped by. Says he wants to have a word with you. That Sir Payne and Minister Lochner taught this place up like it's got a grand history and a bright future, but I'm not buying it. Word in the tavern is that Pridewin's overrun with people fleeing from trouble at the outlying farms. Sounds like some kind of plague. People turning on their friends and neighbors with cold murder in their eyes. Unlike those red-eyed bastards on the beach, these folks aren't possessed. Seems like they don't have any souls at all. I didn't trust all the shite coming out of that watcher's mouth, but maybe there was some truth to it. Ask Sir Payne about these soulless lost outside town. Maybe get a more honest idea of what's happening here.
Ah, excellent to see you again. Well, perhaps Miss O'Malley can be trusted after all. As to you, however, the Watcher's report guarantees it. In fact, the Night Regent would like to discuss a rather delicate situation, if you're willing. Oh, so you have heard the unfortunate news from outlying areas. I'm sorry to hear that. We try not to worry newcomers with such things, but we've even had some knights who failed to report in. Yes, well, I hope... Well, I mean, I have the utmost confidence this will be cleared up before the heir arrives. I think the Night Regent simply wants to take precautions. Please speak with her when you can.
Come in and be welcome. I will never forget the way this island tested me when I first arrived. I strive to ensure we are patient with newcomers. And in these times, our customs are even more difficult to observe. That is good to hear. I believe Sir Payne represents us well, and the spirit of everything Pridewin stands for. However, with all the anticipation surrounding Sir Gawain's return, we risk letting our optimism turn into denial. For weeks now, we've heard horror stories from people fleeing the farms, grieving the loved ones that turned on them. Behind their words, I sense a suppressed longing to surrender their own souls to despair. We offer shelter, comfort, and we dispatched knights to secure the roads, and many never returned. Minister Lochner counsels patience. He believes the royal bloodline will solve all problems, but I feel I must act. The mines are the backbone of Pridewin. where many townspeople earn their livelihoods. I've had no reports in days. I simply ask you visit and confirm with Foreman Alia that all is well. Then report back to me, please.
This island is filled with trials, so be prepared to learn who you really are. Man is like that. You only know.
Hey, are you the one I've been hearing about? Yes, you must be. You match the description. People talk around here, you know. They say you've been quite a help, and I was like, well, why haven't they helped me? But then I realized, silly Gertie, it's because you haven't asked. Yes, honey. Honey so delicious it's called devil's honey. I have a special reserve up on Hiraeth Lookout. Collect my honeycombs and I'll give you some to taste.
Love keeps you warm, but so does wool. Come to me if you ever need something stitched. I've made a fair garment for many a fine folk, even my darling Eddie, who isn't back yet. Yes, my foolish heart can't help long for my Eddie. He toils too hard in the mines. This is the first time he's missed our anniversary. I'd go to the mines myself, but his favorite turkey is roasting away. That'd be lovely. Tell that oaf he has a wife who loves him more than the mines do. And then, gently remind him that it's our anniversary today. And I'll be very cross if he doesn't have a gift for me.
Whoa, you! If you thought you were going to the mines, think again. If you have loved ones in there, oh, I don't know what to tell you. Most everyone's fallen lost. And no support from Whitewind in sight. Oh, so now she sent someone. And the stranger who's not even a knight. Cha. I sent missive after missive to the minister, and I think I said, send every knight available. Doesn't look like that's what's happening. For a while, some of the miners were holding out, fighting back with their picks against the teeth and claws of their now withered friends. At this point, it's probably a lost cause. I can't imagine that any of them are still standing. Oh, you're brave. I'll give you that. But we're not talking about a handful of withered. We're talking about the whole damn mine. If you go in there and find anyone, I'd get them out of there. Fast.
Elias! He was trying to fight back. I'm making a run for it.
never get out of here. Thank you.
Oh, finally, a sign of hope. A brave warrior battling their way through the withered. Oh, it's beyond a relief to see you up here. Now maybe we can find a way to reclaim the mine. And for that I'm mighty grateful, sure enough. But I believe I may have found the source of this terrible curse. You've got to see for yourself. This whole thing started when we found a damn tablet deep in the mine. Someone had tried to make it look like it was just unearthed, but I know the look of freshly cut stone, and it wasn't fresh. I'm sure of it. The damn thing was making some unearthly sound. Not a one of us would touch it. The next day, we had lost pirates jumping down from the rocks, and then everyone started falling lost. Well, I'm no sorcerer, but that tablet's what started all this, no doubt about it. We need to destroy the damn thing. And maybe gather any fragments and take them back to Prydwen. There's smart people there. Sure enough. I'm not looking to linger here with pirates and wizards swarming all over. Break that tablet and who knows? Maybe all those lost will disperse. Either way I'll go. You have my word. God's blood! I didn't think you could actually pull it off, but you did! Though, it seems my hope of the lost leavings of mine won't be happening anytime soon. A promise is a promise. You held up your end of the bargain, so it's my turn. I'll go, but I swear one thing. I'll be coming back to reclaim this place as soon as we get the Lost out. You did all the work, so I'll let you have the honor of bringing whatever remains of that tablet back to Prydwen. There's sages and people of that sort who can make sense of them. Oh, ask the Night Regent. She'll know. Oh, the foreman's a stubborn one. And I'll wager she's still waiting at the mine's entrance. I'll go tell her there's none left to save, and then I'll see you in town. I'll even buy you around at Gertie's.
You have my friendship, Rajal Sadak, and my time, and an odd job if you ever have need of one. We are always on the lookout for honest, hardworking people, and you strike me as being one. Let me give you a tip, Rajal Sadak. No one cares where you came from. We care about what you can do. The Regent made me her master builder after she saw my work. Though, she probably regrets that now. Well, I've run into some supply troubles. I was expecting a shipment of stone, timber, and leather this week. Nothing's turned up yet. I fear the poor souls I found to help me may have turned into the lost. Oh? Would you? That'd be most excellent! You'd need to cut trees to gather wood, and crush rocks to extract stone. There's a lot to teach you. But you seem up to the task.
Oh dear, he's not with you. That can only mean... Blast that dumbkop! I told him to stay with me today. But no, he had to go to the mines and pick at another rock. I'm sorry too. There will never be another Eddie. I remember the first time he handed me his coat in the rain. Our first... Thank you for bringing me the news, even if it wasn't what I expected. Eddie made life here bearable, you know.
Welcome to the Regent's Rise. Sleep here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to check in? Be my guest. Ooh, literally.
I'm glad to see you return safely. Not long after you departed, I finally heard the news. Tell me though, is it as bad as they say? Surely some of the miners made it out. I can't tell you how disappointed I am to hear that. I have failed in my duty to protect the people of Pridewind. The warnings were there, and I allowed them to be ignored. From this moment forward, I will take every precaution to ensure the people of Pridewind are safe, inside and outside these walls. We will start by discovering how this disaster at the mine began. Surely someone saw something. A mysterious tablet in the mines? These fragments appear to be ancient in origin. I'm no expert, but I will consult the sage, young Geezer. In the meantime, I need to know how the mine fell without my knowledge. Really? She said that? There's only one conceivable explanation for me not receiving the missives. Minister Lochner must have been keeping such reports from reaching my desk. That's a very good question. Perhaps it slipped his mind with all the preparations for Sir Gawain. I should allow him to clarify this point. Would you mind seeking him out? Then perhaps we'll all talk.
Aha! There's my honey! I mean, my honeycombs. I wasn't calling you my honey. That would be absurd, but yes, this is fantastic! I'm gonna whip us up some honey cakes right away! You did me a good turn with my devil's honey. I'm thinking I might have another favor to ask, if you've got the time. Seeing as how everyone is talking about battening down the hatches here to protect against the lost, I think we need to stock up on spirits. And I think I might know a spot to get our hands on some perfectly aged wine from the old world. Bessid Shore. Grab as many jars of wine as you can find there. We'll celebrate a little while we still have the time. Who knows what'll happen tomorrow?
Come, Seeker. Danger abounds, but your fortune will be grown. The lost banished, peace found, when the true heir takes the throne. Mountain and dale speak the tale, a warrior of wit and renown. Artorius raised them strong and brave, a true heir for his crown. For the heir, bring flowers fair, that we may build a path of blooms. May they know their people care, it is them we choose.
Ah, our brave newcomer returns. I understand the Knight Regent dispatched you to the mines. A lot to ask of a guest, but it's her prerogative. Do tell, though. I hope the situation there wasn't as dire as it sounded. Oh yes, I am well aware. I received those missives myself. The foremen wanted us to send all our knights to help defend the mines, but that was, of course, impossible. With all the preparations for the return of the true heir, we simply can't dispatch our knights everywhere they're needed. I was preparing to send a few knights, but then I was told that you had been given the task. Oh, by all means, tell her I will come as soon as I finish my vital work on behalf of the true heir, which was proceeding apace before I was interrupted. Tell her it won't be long. And thank you for your service to Pridewind.
That guy's a fucking idiot and an asshole.
return, but without Minister Lochner. I assume he claimed he was too busy with his preparations. Perhaps it's just as well. As Knight Regent, it may be best if I handle matters personally going forward. While you were away, Foreman Musa visited and related the whole story from the mines. She says the day after the mysterious tablet appeared, lost pirates attacked the mines, seemingly out of nowhere. These pirates could only have come from the Beseth shore to the north. There was a den of brigands there, and now they are apparently lost. This seems to be an alarming trend, and we must find the source of it. I have already dispatched Sir Payne to the north, which is my duty as Knight Regent. Lochner will not be pleased, but perhaps he will now deign to pay me a visit. You are eager and courageous, and it is most welcome. My hope is that you and Sir Payne can deter the pirates from further incursions, and discover what drives them. May fortune go with you both.
The true heir sought to save us once, and now the answer they'll bring. The lost will learn, be forever turned. They'll know them as our one true king.
Great! You brought exactly what I needed. The right type and the right amount. Were you always this resourceful? You're a good person, Rajal Sadak. You're going to do very well here on Aeternum. I hope to see more of you. Have you made friends here? You seem like someone a person would be lucky to call a friend. Back home in Syria, we always repay favors. You've helped me a lot. I hope I can return the favor. Words to live by, Rajal Sadak. You could be knight material, and I want to see you make it through a few more summers at least. Has anyone taught you how to make a sword? I suppose I must do everything around here. I'm sure that once I teach you to make a sword, you'll be able to supply armories. You have that industrious look about you.
Good of you to join us, my valiant friend. I heard about your heroics at the mine. You definitely have the makings of a knight. For now, we are simply grateful to have your support. Not quite a full contingent here, I'm afraid. Before you do anything else, you must build yourself a campsite. It's the wise move when we're this far from Pridewind. There's a splendid spot nearby. Set your tent, relax a bit if you like. We'll be here. Back. Indeed. It's going to take an army to drive them out. We currently lack an army. Perhaps you two stay here and defend our position. I will go forth and challenge the leader of the pirates to a duel. When I am victorious, I will demand that they withdraw from these shores forthwith, never to return. Oh, well, yes, good point. I suppose, then, we have a more limited set of options. I'm afraid I'm not much of a strategist in a scenario like this. What do you think would be most prudent? Oh, that's a grand idea. They've been unloading cargo using the smaller rowboats. If you can destroy the anchors and set the boats adrift, that would slow them down. I'll stay and keep an eye out for their leader.
Have you ever met such coordinated pirates? It's like they went to school or something. How will people ever find their way to Pridewind if they can't even survive this beach? I was a baby and an absolute terror. Folks here say I used to leap out from behind trees and startle them. My bag had a fleur-de-lis, and I spoke a little French back then. Royal? Ha! Hardly. I just want to make these pirates cry for their mothers. If only they didn't have so many weapons and barrels of gunpowder. Oh, what a good way to turn the barrels on them. Sneak up on the pirates, light their barrels, and then boom! Pirates blown to pieces! I'll keep watch here and make sure no one foils our grand plan.
Oh, bravo, my bold friend! I feared the pirates would overwhelm you, but it seems you are nigh unstoppable. With their supplies cut off and boats adrift, their ability to wage war will be severely diminished. Oh, believe it or not, while you were battling on the beach, we apprehended an enemy spy. We all saw Miss O'Malley in Pridewin, and now we caught her skulking out of the pirate's lair. She insisted she was here scouting the place for her own ends. I find that extremely hard to believe. Look at her, looking all suspicious. But, I suppose if you're willing to vouch for her, we should at least hear what she has to say.
Wow! That was magnifique! You're Andy with gunpowder barrels. Had Sir Payne witnessed this, he might have even made you a squire. Oui, Sir Payne sees the spark of a knight in me. I have to train more, and fight more, and impress the regent. But you'll see, I'll become a knight soon. Then everyone will call me Sir Ash.
I've watched these rotters. I know what's driving them, making them go mad. If this sod didn't have his head up his arse, I could have already told you everything you need to know. Ha! I'll tell ya, but if you go in, I'm expecting some loot. There's some kind of altar in there, glowing like a beacon. The bastards are drawn to it like flies to a carcass. I'd wager they'll wander off if you smash the damn thing.
Oh, yeah. I can feel the party coming on already. We got wine and honey cakes. It's gonna be a feast.
fine-looking sword, Rajal Sadak. It would almost rival the swords in Syria. I'm not surprised. It's what I've come to expect from you. Drop by at the tavern any time you want to drink, all right? I'll tell you stories of the High King Artorias you wouldn't believe.
You made it in and out of the pirate's den safely. I knew you could do it, unlike this sod. Tell me, did you find that glowing altar? Ha! See there, we make a good team. I go in first, all sneaky-like, and get the lay of the land. Then you follow up with force, taking care of business. Of course, for a partnership, it's vital all parties profit in a venture. Now that's a right decent friend. This'll get me a bit closer to securing my ship. Sir Pain in my arse here tells me the Night Regent might be hiring new scouts as well. So I'll be heading back to Pridewin. See you there.
No surprise there. Miss O'Malley gets what she wants and disappears. I do hope your courage accomplished more than padding her coin purse. I can only imagine the filth you had to wade through to reach the heart of the pirate's den. Did you find the foul sorcery Miss O'Malley claimed was there? Interesting. Perhaps that's why we're seeing even fewer of the scoundrels coming ashore than before. This revelation should be taken back to the Night Regent with all haste. I must keep vigil here, ensure these scoundrels don't attempt any further incursions to the south. You must go alone, and go quickly. Use the Spirit Shrine to return to Pridewin. It's a bit jarring, but time is of the essence.
Ah, it is most excellent to see you return in good health. You are one of the few I can trust in these strange times. Your enterprising friend Grace left just moments ago. She said some foul altar was rallying the pirates. I think it is natural to assume this strange altar was somehow related to the tablet you found at Hiraeth Peak. My sage young geezer has been studying the fragments you brought back. He believes they are ancient in origin. You have been here a short time, but perhaps you have seen the ruins yourself. Though humans have inhabited this island for thousands of years, there was a mysterious ancient civilization here even before we arrived. Many have sought answers to such questions, but few can claim to have reliable knowledge. One thing I do know, however, is that the lost usually stay away from the ruins of the ancients. It certainly appears that way, though Sage Geezer insists this tablet was not buried at the mine, but rather planted there. You should converse with the sage yourself. This new information may yield new insights. Please exercise discretion in speaking of these matters around town. The people are excited about the heir's return. I would not dampen their spirits.
Yours is a face I've not seen before. Aha! You're the newcomer who recovered these fragments from the mine. I am very excited to speak with you. This material is definitely ancient. Was there more in the pirate den to the north? An altar related to this tablet, then. Fascinating. Well, it couldn't have been there for long. There's only one possibility. All of this came from the ancient ruins of Caladan and Antares in the Eastern Wood. Yes! Only Minister Lochner forbade me from going there. It's very dangerous, of course. But you, yes, you can go. Start with Caladan, look for anything recently disturbed. Oh, and don't tell Lochner.
Well, if it isn't the Night Regent's new page. On an errand even now, I presume. I am curious what merits such urgent attention when Jay's duty as regent so soon draws to an end. The Night Regent should not be conducting affairs she can't reveal to her people. Wouldn't you agree? I've served as Prydwen's minister since before her birth. I should be informed of this matter. You presume much, page. I simply wish to convey any pressing matters to the true heir when he arrives. Keep your secrets, but know this. Prydwen will be united as never before to honor the royal bloodline. Nothing else matters.
Alright, well, I think I'm gonna take a break and get something to eat, and then I'll probably be back on. So if you liked the video, hit the like. If you disliked the video, smash the dislike. And if you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification if you do. Peace out for now.